Hi Graham, really great to meet up with you this week, pal, and do some more work on your game. We're really starting to see some massive improvement over the last couple of weeks. But obviously when you've come in, you had a couple of issues with catching your shots a bit thin, hitting maybe weak little push cuts out to the right hand side. And we quickly figured that your main issue was because you've always had a slice, so the ball's always curved off quite hard to the right. We've put a lot of pieces in to try and shift the path out to the right, and what started to happen is you started to go maybe a bit too excessive at times. And if we just look at your video on the left, this was really early on in the session. We just take this back. Excuse me. We just take this back to P2 and just have a quick look at where the shaft's pointing as we start this back here. This sort of angle with the shaft is really shifting the plane, out to the right, and from there we're going to hit probably one of two shots. We're either going to hit massive overdraws, so the ones that quickly go left, or we're going to be hitting them a bit clean and sort of weak shots out to the right hand side, which is the one with the irons. It's a bit more the weak ones out to the right. With the driver, get a bit quicker on it, hands try and catch up, hit that quick left. So what we did early on in the session was to try and make you feel as though you were trying to hit as many straight pulls as we were. Now, as we discussed during the session, for you to be able to hit a pull, you had to get you had to shift the plane line more to the left, but also get the club face pointing straight on that line as well. Because what we were getting through the session, and obviously when you've been out playing golf, we've had the plane line out in this sort of direction, and we've had a lot of club face issues, especially with the driver. The club face is more like this, which obviously is good for trying to get that right to left shot, but it was quite difficult to control when the plane line and the club face are so out of sync, giving you that big left shot. Obviously, if the hands didn't catch up and the club face was going this way, you're going to hit that straight push, or maybe even that little cut shot that we saw quite a lot of as well. So just look here on the right hand side, you'll see we've put the clubs down just to give you a really good visual of what the golf swing's actually doing as you take it back and as it comes through. So as you start the swing back, it's going to come back in this sort of direction, and on the way through the club will start working more to the left. So we got you to hit shots ball forward in the stance, which encourages the plane line this way. If we just take this one back, you can see club face is a lot more in line with the swing path, the swing plane. If we just take a quick note here, the shaft going much more in this direction rather than out to the right. This one is a much more neutral swing path. Just take this one back. And down, you can see, if anything, maybe we've got maybe a touch too far out. But in comparison, this one club shaft out to the right. So that was quite early on in the session. We saw pretty much straight away a good improvement and much more neutral ball flights. There was nowhere near as much curve. Shots were starting a bit straighter. Like I say, not curving too much, not really going to get you in much trouble while you're out on the golf course. The other issue we had was, like we say, obviously there wasn't a lot of compression in the downswing. So there wasn't a lot of compression at impact because of what was going on in the downswing. If we just take this one back, I mean, in fairness, not as much length to the backswing as we'd like, but that's something we can work on later on. The main issue we had now is if I just take this one back, just mark out your spine inclination to the ground and take it back. Maintain it pretty well in your backswing, and then as you start down and through, as we say, pushing up quickly, hands got very high, and then you trying to save it, and then start really rotating hard. Right shoulder comes up, arms come off the body, and you've lost all your spine inclinations to the ground, really leveling the shoulders up. So the next part we had you doing, which in fairness really helped the swing path as well, was getting you to feel as though you were trying to hit the ball as hard as you could, but feeling as though you were trying to hit the brakes as quickly as you could. So we were thinking top of the backswing, hit hard, stop quick. You can see here through the shot, through impact and into your follow through. Spine inclination stays much more level as it was to the ground. I'll stop you at the same point here. And see spine inclination being lost. You can see there it's not moved a jot. In fairness, what that also gave us, if you just see where the club's dissecting the body, it's a lot lower down, just makes it a lot easier to also shift the path to the left a bit more. The club's exiting your body a bit lower. Let's just get rid of these lines. And also, this drill also gave you a feeling of keeping the arms on the body. Now, when the arms stay on the body for longer, you limit the amount that the club rotates through impact. So I'll just show you this one again. You see, really pushing up quick, pushing off the ground, losing your spine inclination, hands wrap over as they come off the body, trying to save the shot. And you see here, very high finish. But you can also see from this point of view how much less the club face is rotated. How much less the club face is actually rotated through impact. Now, if the club's not rotating as much through impact, you're much less likely to hit that big left, especially with the driver. So it should help to keep you in play a bit more. I mean, as we all know, playing golf in the trees isn't that much fun. So, main points from the session: if you ever feel like you're starting to get that, the clean shots, the weak pushes out to the right, move the ball forward in the stance a little bit, feel like you're going to just hit some straight pulls when you're practicing. Should help to just level out the playing line. and also hitting hard, stopping quickly, maintains your spine inclination to the ground a lot better, allows you to stay down, keeps your spine flexed forward just a little bit longer, allows you to get the club down to the ground a bit easier, improving your downward angle of attack, really compressing into the ball a bit more, and also just helps to reduce the rate of closure through impact. Good luck with it. If you've got any questions, give me a shout. Speak to you soon.